Okay. We are setting up still.
Yeah, no, we've never done, Is you is or is you ain't my baby. That's a nice song for you to sing. Is you is or is you ain't
Okay.
my baby. That's good, okay? And then, uh,
Check one. Hello.
Don't Fence Me In.
All right.
It happened in Monterey. That's My Desire. Frankie Lynn used to sing that.
Yeah, I think I remember that one.
You don't mean to done that. To China. Straighten up and fly, right? I thought about you. That's the one I took a trip on the train. Don't take it out from me. Sometimes I'm not, yeah, we do all these. I'm old fashioned. I'm old fashioned. Yeah, old fashioned. La, 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 la. We gotta do that. That's a nice. La, la, la.
Yeah, we've done that. Yeah.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sirree. All right, let's see here. Let's see if we can get into the YouTube page. All right. Old fashioned. We're old fashioned. You're old fashioned.
I'll always here to stay exactly like you. No greater love.
All right. Oh, video unavailable. You're
When I
signed
take
in.
my sugar off the tea. Da, 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 da.
Okay.
Love me or leave me. Da, 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 da.
Let's see.
What can I say, dear, after I say I'm sorry?
Yeah, we've done that. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Every day. Foggy day. I can't believe you're in love with me. Yeah, we've done a bunch of these. What is this thing called love? I cried for you. Paper moon.
Okay. Well.
I got letters from heaven. I love you. I hadn't anyone to you on the sunny side of the street. This can't be love, tangerine. Sit right down and write myself a letter. Don't get round with anymore. Route 66. Make 'em whoopee, but not for me, lazy brother. I'm old fashioned, old black magic, no bread of love. Wow. Yeah, we got a bunch.
Oh, why won't this log in?
It might as well be spring. I've got a crush on you. I'm in the mood for love. I'll be seeing you. My ideal.
Okay, let's see. Can I see it
What do you
here?
want? Dream when you're feeling blue. In my solitude.
There's a good one.
Come rain on my concern.
All right, here we go. We got a Shar, Stephen Benner. How you doing, Stephen? All right. Froze my fridge. I'll bet you're not freezing right now. Is it nice and warm up there? Maybe. Is it cooled off? Yeah, I was busy editing a short video for the RV channel. And I'll probably put it on this channel too. And I'll be able to, then I'm going to boost it on YouTube. So lots of people watch it, and I get calls. I've filmed several, like 24 or more little short videos while I was in the motorhome yesterday. And so hopefully they'll come out. I didn't do too well. I was too relaxed. I sounded like I was, I had taken some like muscle relaxers, because here I am driving this big motorhome, cruising down the interstate, traffic jam, and I'm like, hey, come and hang out up here at 9 feet. It's really great. I'm doing 35 miles an hour. And all of a sudden the truck goes zoom right by me. It was pretty funny. I mean, it really was. And I'm saying, so it's like I'm doing 35, he's doing 65. But actually, when I got back up to speed, I drive 60 and they drive 70. So, yeah, you had to be there. So hopefully, I should have put a subtitle, like I'm not doing 35 anymore, something like that, or he's speeding. Anyhow, welcome to the 192nd. I don't know how many of these is. I lost count. 117. Ashar knows. Welcome to our live stream. And I'm Joe Bruno Jr., and behind me is Joe Bruno Sr., and over here is Lionel the cat. That's right. And if Lionel feels like it, he may play the piano tonight. And if he does, he'll get a cookie. Did you hear that? See, he pretends he doesn't understand, but actually he does. No, 112, all right. All right, anyhow. So what you want to do? What was that first one you were talking about? Is you is?
Well, let's do something that's more sensible. That's a good one for after we warm up. Sweet Lorraine.
Okay. All right. All right. And again, since we're starting early tonight, actually, it's not and again. Since we are starting late tonight, we're not gonna go until 2 in the morning. So if you're going, oh boy, they're gonna stay up late with us. No, actually, another long day. And but it was all good. So here we go with
Sweet Lorraine.
Sweet
G or F.
L-O. All right, it's in F. All right, so here we go. Take it away, Pop. Just found joy. I'm as happy as a baby boy with another brand new choo-choo toy. When I met my sweet Lorraine, a pair of eyes that are brighter than a summer sky. When you see them, you will realize why I love my sweet Lorraine. When now it's raining, I don't miss the sun, because it's in my baby's smile. Ooh. And I think that I'm the lucky one, that with her lead her down the aisle. Each night I pray that no one will steal her heart away. I can't wait until that lucky day when I marry sweet Lorraine. Joe Bruno. Well, I just found joy. I'm as happy as a little boy with another brand new choo-choo toy when I met my sweet Lorraine. Pair of eyes that are brighter than the summer skies. When you see them, you will realize why I love my sweet Lorraine. Now when it's raining, I don't miss the sun, because it's in my baby's smile. Woo-hoo. And to think that I'm the lucky one that will lead her down the aisle. Each night I pray that no one else will steal her heart away. I can't wait until that lucky day, till I marry sweet Lorraine. All right. Yeah, it's a nice laid-back tune, Pop. Sometimes always ready. Okay, so what do we got here?
Imagination.
D. Michael is in the house. We are going to do a song that I don't think we've done yet. By the Beach is in the house. By the Beach. How you doing, Patrick? Good to see you in the chat tonight. For those of you that don't know, By the Beach lives about an hour south of here. That's right, yeah. Yep, so Patrick, this Sunday, that would be tomorrow night, we have a special thing going on at Casariano. Pop's playing, I'm playing, and my son Nick is playing. So the three generations of Brunos will be at Casariano tomorrow night. And also, Glenn Palladino, the pianist that was with us when I first started streaming, he is filling in for James. And again, James is the founder of that band. And so he is having a piece of his anyway, he's having surgery. He's having a procedure, and so he's in our prayers right now. And so, yeah, we are, yeah. So Glenn will be with us, I guess, this week and next week. So, yeah, so Patrick, if you'd like, come on down and check us out with the Three Generations. And I believe Nick's playing next Sunday, too. And, yeah, Rick is up north right now. He's up and playing some gigs in Rhode Island and Massachusetts, the Boston area. So, yeah. And so we'll be able to play some Billy Joel for you guys. Let Glenn do that.
I should care.
We're doing Imagination, Pop.
Oh, yeah, imagine.
Okay.
All right, well, you put I should care after that. E flat.
Okay.
That's the tempo. I don't want it faster than that, it won't work.
Well, let's see how fast it is. See that it's pre-programmed because we've done this before, Pop.
It's the way I have it. And
Like I said, it's pre-programmed just the way we did it before, which is exactly that tempo in the key of E as in Edward flat, right?
E flat.
E flat. Here we go. Jimmy Van Heusen. Boy, what a name. That's like a winning name. Jimmy Van Heusen's Imagination. Ooh, okay. Imagination is funny. It makes a cloudy day sunny. Makes a bee think of honey, just as I think of you. Imagination, it's crazy. Your whole perspective gets lazy. Start you asking a daisy what to do, what to do. Have you ever felt a gentle touch, then a kiss, and then find it's your only imagination again. Imagination, it's silly. You go around willy-nilly. For example, I go around wanting you, and yet I can imagine that you want me to. Joe Bruno. Have you ever felt a gentle touch and then a kiss? And then, and then, and then, and then find it's only imagination again. Oh well, imagination is silly. You go around, oh so willy-nilly. For example, I go around wanting you, and yet I can imagine that you want me to. Boy, that's a nice laid-back song. I almost fell asleep singing it. Man, that was very very Bing Crosby. Bing Crosby? Even though it was made famous by Ella Fitzgerald. That's right.
Beginning to see the light.
All right. Is it I'm beginning to see the light?
Yeah.
Beginning to see the light. Right, it's I'm beginning to see the light. Let me see here. Have you ever done this? 12 times. Why do I have it 12 times? Hold on, let me do something here real quick. Okay, definitely too many plays. All right. And how fast you want it, Pop? This fast?
That's the tempo I gave you, so
Beautiful.
you
All right.
you figured it out.
I figured it out. That's right. The key of B flat? Key of B flat?
Yeah, you
Okay.
can do it on B flat.
No, I'm asking you.
Yeah,
what-
you can do whatever key you want to do. You're singing it, Joe.
I'm beginning to see the light. That's way We'll do it in E flat.
What's that?
E flat. I'm beginning to see the light. Yeah. Well, we can do it now. I'm beginning. Yeah, we'll do it now. Okay. It is written in F. Here we go. Let me go to the Gypsy Jazz. Back to 135. We'll do 135. Okay. And a 1 and a 2.
No, if you're going to count it that way, I won't play it. Come
We're
on.
going to do I'm Beginning to See the Light by Johnny Hodges, Duke Ellington, and James, Harry James, anyway, somebody named James. Here we go. I never cared much for moonlit skies, never winked back at fireflies, but now the stars are in your eyes, I'm beginning to see the light. I never went in for afterglow or candlelight on that mistletoe, but now when you turn your map down low, I'm beginning to see the light. Used to ramble through the park, shadow boxing in the dark. Then you came, caused a spark. Now that's 4-alarm fire. Now I've never made love by lantern shine. I never saw rainbows in my wine. But now that your lips are burning mine, I'm beginning to see the light. Joe Bruno. Never cared much for moonlit skies, never blinked back at butterflies. Now what the stars are in your eyes, I'm beginning to see the light. Never went much for afterglow or candlelight in the mistletoe, but now when you turn your lamp down low, I'm beginning to see the light. Used to ramble in the park, shadow boxing in the dark. Then you came and caused a spark. That's a 4-alarm fire now. I've never made love by lantern shine. I never saw rainbows in my wine. But now that your lips are burning mine, I'm beginning to see the light. Yeah, boy, it's another laid-back tune. Yeah, this is Pop's first set list. Is this the first set, Pop? Those are all the...
Sunny Kind of Love.
Okay, Sunday. We're just having fun, just doing all these tunes we haven't done before. That last one, I'm beginning to see the light, has not been done. So definitely timestamp that one if you like it. Is it a Sunday Kind of Love or just Sunday Kind of
What
Love?
you should do is make a copy of that while we're doing it, see? And you should print it
Sunday
out.
Kind of Love.
Yeah, you should print it out, and then you'll have it, because Christine would love to play that. That's got some nice changes in it.
All right, so let's see. A Sunday. Sunday Kind of Love. A Sunday Kind of Love. 4 times. We have done this. All right, you ready? I think we've done this. Here, I'm going to just play the beginning of it. Key of F. Pop.
Yeah, that's fine, that's fine.
All right, here we go.
The band you had before, you make them like a rock and roll.
Well, no, it's not rock and roll. This is a blues group from the 1950s. So, so you want it, so you want the same groove as before? Okay, we'll do the guitar trio. All right, we'll do it a little slower.
No, we just got through playing it.
Here we go. You ready?
For Christine, that's what I was telling you to do. Okay, we can't do it. Okay.
Too late. Reason why it's too late, Pop, is because the printer is not acting up. She would have to get out of bed. At first, it would wake her up, and she'd have to get out of bed. All right, so we'll deal with these later.
Okay, she's funny that way.
No, we're doing a Sunday Kind of Love, Pop. All right, here we go. Key of F.
That's too bad. Come on now, what are you doing? You're making it the same thing as the other one.
All right, how about this? Right?
That's a good tempo for it. That's
okay.
how that song was when it came out. I'm trying to help you.
Yeah, it's funny. So I'm trying to help you too. Now, a while back, I was saying tempos. So when you say it's this fast, I have to know the number of what you're saying so I can type it in here. You see, if you don't know the tempos, you'll be staring at this thing going, gee, what's the tempo? And you'll be going all over the place. You go 400 and 80 and 90. And that had nothing to do with the big wheel. It's just when you're running this by yourself, you got to know the tempos. It's not this fast. You know, there's no button to tap. So here we go. Gypsy Jazz, a Sunday Kind of Love. And Louis Prima is one of the writers on this. Okay, here we go. I want a Sunday kind of love, a love to last past Saturday night. And I'd like to know it's more than love at first sight. And I want a Sunday kind of love. Oh yeah. I want a love that's on the square. Can't seem to find somebody, someone to care. And I'm on a lonely road that leads to nowhere. I need a Sunday kind of love. I do my Sunday dreaming, oh yeah, and all my Sunday scheming. Come on, Papa. Every minute, every hour, every day, oh, I'm hoping to discover a certain kind of lover who will show me the way. And my arms need someone to unfold to keep me warm when Mondays and Tuesdays grow cold. All right, Bob. I want a love that's on the square. Can't seem to find someone to care. I'm on a lonely, lonely road that leads to nowhere. Someone to unfold my arms need someone. Some to go on to Mondays and Tuesdays grow oh so cold. Love and all my life I need a Sunday kind of love. Boy, we are just laid back tonight.
This can't be loud. I'm giving you a combination of slow, medium, and fast.
This can't be love. This song is a favorite of Marianne Martinucci. She does a nice job on this. All right. This can't. Let's see this. Okay. There you go. All right. So I want to go visit the party here for a minute. All right. Well, Fridge is leaving us. All right, good night, Fridge. Let's see. All right, Judith, did you hear? BJ is visiting Rita in Colorado. Wow, awesome. Well, everyone knows this. I should have, Ashar, we should have been, we should have had them on with us today. Oh, well. Yeah, we had our Get Happy Hour, Ashar and I did, and we missed you all. So every Saturday at 2 p.m., if I'm available, which I was today, so that's good. Anyway, so she picked him up from the airport. Isn't that nice? All right, well, maybe they'll come and visit us a little bit. Hello, Ray Ray, how you doing? And Killjoy is here. All right, so Killjoy wants, he says, or she is that, I can't see. I think it's the picture's so small. Oh, there's the cat. Anyway, is the cat over here? Where is he? Did he just leave?
What are we doing? Come on, I'm going to leave.
We had a request for Sinatra.
Go ahead, do it.
All right, so just relax. You got your list there, all right? So we had a request for some.
I'm not controlling your list.
Well, you're trying to control the list.
No, I'm
right?
not. I just
And
want
see,
to
and
let mind the cat.
right. Well, I'm having a conversation. So Judith said she just went out to walk the dogs. That's it. And let's see. Yeah, so Killjoy wants to hear "That's Life" by Sinatra, and the cat. All you have to do is play the piano, and you'll get a cookie. But he's pretending he doesn't understand. So let's see. "That's Life." Okay. Let me see here. Let me get us. Wait a minute. All right. I just had to see how many times. I didn't want it with the organ. That's just what it came with. We've never done this one, Pop. All right, so let's see. So I'll sing this one, and then you do the trumpet solo, and then I'll sing it out. All right? All righty, so here we go with, this one's for Killjoy. "That's Life." That's life. Oh boy, that's pretty low. That's too low for me. I don't feel like that. I think it should be, "That's life. That's life." It should be an F.
You should do it in G. That's a good thing.
All right. All right. And we've got I'm going to change the groove to 12/8. Okay, let's see. 12/8. Not Afro 12/8. Forget that. We're going to do it the pop 12/8. Rock 12/8. There we go. Let me see. How's this tempo? No, too slow. All right. About 90. Yeah, is that a good tempo? That's life. Da, 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 da. All right. I think that's good. All right, so let me just go get the words, people, and we will have this song going any minute. Where it is. All right. That's life. That's the way people say it. You're riding high in April, shot down in May. But I know I'm gonna change that tune when I'm back on top, and back on top in June. I said that's life. As funny as it may seem, some people get their kicks stomping on a dream, but I don't let it get me down. 'Cause this fine old world, it keeps on spinning round. I've been a puppet, a pauper, a pirate, a poet, a pawn, and a king. I've been up and down and over and out, and I know one thing. Each time I find myself flat on my face, I pick myself up and get back in the race. That's life, I tell you, I can't deny it. I thought of quitting, baby, but my heart ain't just gonna buy it. And if I didn't think I was worth one single try, I'd jump right up on a big bird, then I'd play trumpet, right? Go on, Pop. Okay. That's love. Joe Bruno. I've been a puppet, a pauper, a pirate, a poet, a pawn, and a king. I've been up and down and over and out, but I know one thing. Each time I find myself flat on my face, I pick myself up like the cat and get out on the race. That's life. I tell you, I can't deny it. I thought of quitting, baby, but my heart ain't just gonna buy it. And if I didn't think it was worth one single try, I'd get right up on a big bird, then I'd fly.
Okay, now you can go on with your program, okay?
Okay, Pop's checking out.
No, you're going. Tell them about your trip when you came back on the motorhome. They haven't heard you.
Oh, so you're not gonna leave? You're gonna stick
No,
around?
I'm gonna leave.
Oh, you are gonna leave?
And you
Oh, okay.
your program.
Oh, okay.
Do your program. Go ahead.
You want me to do my space music?
No, you can do whatever you want. Tell them your story about you going to Nashville. And
Did I tell you guys the story about going? I can't remember. I didn't say it last night. Well, who heard my story about going to Nashville? Did everyone hear my story last night? Did I tell it? I'm not sure if I did. Anyway, Pop's leaving, all right, and so he thinks that nobody can see him leaving, but we actually all can because he's on TV. You see, he's on YouTube. Come on.
okay, you can play.
That's right. And so, yeah, I'll tell you my little story about Nashville, and then I am going to call it, say adieu and good evening to all of you. Again, just a short on a Saturday night. That's right. It's a Saturday night and I ain't got no money. Got nobody. I got no money. I got some money 'cause I just got paid. I've something got someone to talk to. It's another day. Anyway, never sang that song, so I don't know the words. All I know is
Oh, Mr. Saturday Night, that's the one.
Mr. Saturday Night. No, that's not. There is not a song called Mr. Saturday Night, Pop. I said it. You find me the song with the title Mr. Saturday Night, and I'll play it. But there is no such song as Mr. Saturday Night. That's like the people that ask you for the song. Hey, do you do New York, New York by Huey Lewis? Okay, does anybody get that? See, Pop is right so much of the time. I jump on every opportunity when I know he's not. What he really meant was the song is Don't Get Around Much Anymore. And the words are, I missed the Saturday dance. But most of us not listening musicians hear Mr. Saturday Night. That's what we hear. So anyway, but there actually probably is a song called Mr. Saturday Night, but it's not by anybody we know. It's right, Saturday Night Live at the Brunos, and it's a movie. And I think Mr. Saturday Night had Billy Crystal in it. I'm pretty sure, and it was about a comedian, which of course Billy Crystal is. Yeah, so I went on a trip to Nashville again, second trip in a week. I came back. Left last Wednesday, came back Sunday, and left again this past Wednesday, and got back yesterday. But I drove back. So, in a motorhome. The motorhome hadn't run in a while, so I had to kind of wake it up. So, 45-foot motorhome, and it had been just left alone for too long. And so I took it out of purgatory. Now it's in the beauty shop, and it's being all fixed up. And we're going to update it, do all sorts of cool stuff to it. Beautiful motorhome, and I did quite a few videos, maybe 20 short, like 1 minute, 2 minute videos about various topics of how good life is when you're in a big motorhome. I was cruising along in a traffic jam for a little bit. There was a traffic jam, and it was going like 35. So I started the video. Picture this. I started the video, and I said, hi, Joe Bruno, RV Buyers Advocate. Da, da, da. Here I am going up at 9 feet in the air, watching the world go by at 35 miles an hour. And maybe 10 seconds later, this truck passes me doing 60, like, And so, of course, anyone watching this video is picturing this guy 35 miles an hour on the interstate. But when I started the video, everyone was doing 35. It was a jam, and they were just starting to get going again. But it was pretty funny when that went by, because I showed it to Christine. She went, you're doing 35 and the trucks are going by at 60? So he might have only been doing 45 or 50. It just looked like it. Yeah, so I have fun with motorhomes and driving them and fixing them up, and we're helping people fix them up. I get all sorts of connections. I get stuff done really, really affordably. And I've saved people millions of dollars in the last 13 years on helping them from buying the wrong RV, which in most cases is a new RV. You don't want to buy a new one as the first one. You always want to start pre-owned. Just because when you can buy a really incredible, awesome motorhome for a quarter of what it cost 12 years ago, and it's not going to go down in value while you own it, think about it. Why would you want to buy a brand new one that in the first year could drop more than you paid for your house 20 years ago? Think about that. It could drop in price that much. Yeah, so I talked a lot about depreciation and how awful of a word it is. It sounds like appreciation, like, hey, I appreciate you. People don't go, hey, I depreciate you. No, they don't. But depreciation sounds pretty harmless. But what it really means is you work very, very hard for years, and then you go out and you buy an RV. It's the wrong one. So a couple of years later, you buy one a little bigger. Then you find out after 6 months, it's the wrong one. So you hang on to it. A couple of years later, you buy another one a little bit bigger, and so on. You do this about 5 or 6 times. Finally, you're in the big motorhome. You're 25 years older. You would have about $2 million sitting in your bank instead of $2 million less because of that really friendly word, depreciation. Because that first one depreciated, then you bought the second one. And because you traded the first one, and you buy the second one, the payment's a little higher for 20 years, and then you buy the third one, the payment's a little higher for 20 years, then you buy the fourth one, the payment's a little higher, then you buy the fifth one, the payment's a little higher, then you buy the sixth one. That's the big one. And the payment's about, I don't know, $2,000 a month. But what you don't realize is you now owe $500,000. Or maybe not $400,000, because you put $100,000 down. Plus you put 70 down on the one before that, and 40 on the one before that, and 30 on the one before that. And so you put $250,000 down. You paid taxes 4 or 5 times, sales tax. And so you now own this motorhome, and you owe retail on it, which the bank happily financed for you. Now, after 2 years, that motorhome is worth about 40% of retail. I'm not kidding. I'm not making this up. Maybe 50% of retail on a good year. So that difference, add that to what you put down over the years. So you got about $500,000 to $1 million. And you just own an average motorhome. So what I do is I start people off on the biggest one, the one that you end up with, but it's 12 years old. So it would have been the one that you saw 12 years ago when you started buying. And I teach you how to drive it. That takes 45 minutes. And then I show you how to diagnose different issues with it. That takes a few months of owning. And that's it. And then you get used to it. Okay, what do I really want? Then we sell that one for what you paid for it, in some cases more. And then you buy the right motorhome. You can go out and buy brand new, because you're going to own that next motorhome, the perfect one, because you know it's the perfect one, because you started big. Anyway, that's kind of what I do. And I got connections all over the United States. Been doing this since 2008. This certain motorhome I drove yesterday, I bought. It's a bank repo. It was, just put out there in front of me. I got a phone call back in 2017, and it was an offer I couldn't refuse. It was really an incredible deal. So I called my friend Gary, and he offered me to be a partner in his business about, 25 years ago. I think it was 25 years ago, 1997. Whatever that is, yeah, about 24 years ago. His business is now worth hundreds of millions of dollars. So anyway, I set him up with that nice motorhome, and he used it for his business, and it hadn't been used for the last year or so. So I went and said, let's sell it. So we picked it up, we're fixing it up, and everything's going to be great. But I just love doing big motorhomes, because when you deal with the highest quality of the day, you can't get hurt. You really can't. And these motorhomes have warranties, and they cost roughly $1,000 to $1,200 a month to own. And so basically, that person that bought it new, well, that cost them the payment. On this one, the payment would have been about $4,000, maybe $5,000 a month, because it was $700,000 new. And so you can now own it for about 1/5 of what it cost to own it when it was new. And money, of course, today versus 12 years ago is, $5,000 a month 12 years ago was like $7,000 a month today. So it's a really great opportunity for people to start off there. And I did meet a man who had just bought a brand new 45-foot motorhome for $500,000 last night. And it's funny, he drove past me at 75 miles an hour, just he doesn't know. And also, the day before, he had driven 21 hours nonstop from 4 a.m. to 1 a.m. You're not supposed to do that. You're just supposed to drive maybe 5 or 6 hours. That's it. And then you stop. You relax. Chill out. There's always tomorrow because you're home, and he didn't know that. So anyway, so that's my RV story. And let's see. Are there any questions from you guys other than the fact that I love RVs? And Ashar and Dawn are helping do something really cool. So now that Pop's left, half of you guys left too. So I got to do it. As a matter of fact, see this hat? This hat, I don't know if y'all can see it, but it says Country Coach. That is the manufacturer. They liquidated the company in the bad economy back in around 2009 or 10. But the company still lives. With the former employees started a new company that helps owners of these motorhomes, and they're even in the old plant. That's pretty cool. It's out in Oregon, out in Junction City. It's funny thing that's funny about Oregon. There's all these places called cities or burgs, Coburg and Junction City and Harrisburg. They're like a mile apart. You go a mile, you're in Junction City. You go another mile, you're in Harrisburg. You go another mile, you're in Coburg. You go in. Anyway, they're like streets. So that's the funny thing about Oregon. Anyway, they were all built in Eugene, Oregon, in the 20-square mile radius, or whatever it is, 20 miles square. What's that? 400-mile radius. You've got, I don't know, 40 towns, something like that. Sarasota, on the other hand, to give you an example, is 40 miles this way and 40 miles that way. So that would be 1,600 square miles. And it's one place, Sarasota. Of course, we got 700,000 people living here because it's 40 square miles. Yeah. Anyway, that has nothing to do with motorhomes, but there's some beautiful places to visit when you're in your motorhome. And it doesn't have to be a big one. It can be a small one. Because really, the big motorhome, they're good for couples. 45-foot motorhome is perfect size for 2 people, a cat, and a dog, and a goldfish. And a bird, too. I mean, I've seen people that remove a sofa and put in like 5 bird cages where the sofa went. And those birds make a racket, like, man. But good thing the motorhomes are soundproof, because you can't hear them. Yeah, so anyway, I was editing right before I came here, so I'm going to go and do some more editing before I go to sleep. And then tomorrow I'm going to get up real early before the temperature hits 90, and I'm going to go outside and cut some trees. Boy, that's going to be fun. Yep. So for the trees, I'm going to do a song for the trees. All right, I just had this idea. All right. Let me see if what this sounds like. All right. Well, thank you very much for being with us. On behalf of Lionel the cat, who's right below the camera view. Oh, here he comes. Here, Lion. On behalf of Lion, who's going to get a cookie as soon as we're done, and Pop, and Christine, who had to go to sleep because she has to be up at 5:30 to go and play 4 church services tomorrow. And anyway, tomorrow night, we will be live from Casariano with Nick on drums, Pop, and myself. And that would be Nick Bruno, my son. And then Glenn Palladino sitting in for James on piano, and of course Bob Miner. So we'll see you tomorrow night. Looking forward to it. Good night.